What's good with y'all, man? It's the God. Much love, much infinite evolution, much infinite quantum abundance to all. Right here, man. Shout out to the Draymond Green Show with Baron Davis. Let's get straight to it. Let's go.
Bron discusses how the next generation are relying more on basketball trainers instead of just playing the game. And I agree with that. I didn't learn how to do a proper individual workout till I got to college. Growing up, I'm going to hoop. Where's the nearest run? Drop me off, I'll play all day. The nuances and things you figure out about the game, it's different when somebody just putting you in a position to tell you to do this move. Like, how do you use your creativity? How do you learn, like, oh man, I can do this if somebody just say, do this? How do you know what you're about? There's a time and place for a trainer. And I think, with where the game is gone, like, you need those resources in order to be successful. I feel like basketball used to be a poor man's game. We all played it. We were poor. We had nothing, and it was our way out. Basketball is not a poor kid's game no more. Basketball is a rich kid game. Like, the days of seeing LeBron James from Akron, Ohio, from a single mom, those days are numbered. Like, they're not, because if you don't have the resources these days, like, you can't make it. I also feel like that's why, like, you don't see as great a basketball as you did before, because there's no imaginations. Everybody's doing the same thing, playing the same way. And I think a lot of that is due sometimes to having trainers. I agree with Bron to a certain extent. You do got to get out there and play, because when you get out there on that court, ain't nobody to put you in a position. You got to put yourself in a position. You got to get there. I think there needs to be a healthy balance, and I don't think that balance is near being found. Bron.
You know what I'm saying? And I completely agree. Like he said, to an extent. And I think that's something that the foundational use of analytics and what it's done to the game have just made the game so robotic. And that's why I feel like ultimately, even though, Team USA won the gold, to reference the Olympics just this past season, like, it's like when you watched how close those games were, like, even though the world has gotten better because more people learn about the game, etc., it's still supposed to be a sizable gap between the level of performance on the court with the players, the the USA players, and the rest of the world. And I think that when you, like you said about creativity, the flow of like analytics and the numbers and all that, and the foundational use, and plugging them so deep into the pineal gland of players, like, I think it just stagnates creativity and imagination. And that's what the game is ultimately built off of. And that's what makes the game so beautiful. And that's what makes reality so beautiful. Imagination, creativity, the love for the game, the appreciation for it. And it's like, when you just get out there and hooping, it ain't nothing like that specific experience, because you learn certain things. And like he said, a trainer can't really tell you about when this is finna happen, this is finna happen at this point in the game, when this is happening, like, what do you do right here, your foot placement, like where to go on the court. Like, a trainer can't tell you that. Analytics cannot tell you that. You know what I'm saying? They can't account for the flow of the game. It's just certain things that they cannot account for, that you have to individually experience yourself. And when the game is just so forced into, like he said, it's not really like a poor kids or whatever. This is, because I have my own feelings about that. Like, it just needs to go back to a creative space. It doesn't look like it's going to that and getting to that, and it just is what it is. But it's like, you can see a difference when it's a player on the court that's playing through a flow and the creativity, and you can see a difference between a player that's hooping on the court and he playing from an analytical space. And that be the difference in their team winning and losing games. You know what I'm saying? In pivotal moments throughout series or the season, and big runs, momentum swings throughout the season to put your team in position to win more games, to get a higher seeding, to host a playoff series, etc. It's just like so many different little nuances that creativity, sprout, and imagination, and properly utilize creativity and imagination for whatever you're doing can sprout. So it all just goes back to love and appreciation for whatever you're doing. Like, that's the only thing that matters. And just doing that to the best of your ability and constantly just getting better. You know what I'm saying? But hey, much love to the Draymond Green Show with Baron Davis. I'm put the ad to his channel in the description below, in the comments below, whatever. Love yourself always. I appreciate y'all. It's the God, I'm out.